Hi there everybody, I'm Andy and welcome to another Let's Play. This is for a game that's been out for several years now, but uniquely, or maybe not so uniquely, I don't know, it's still in beta. And so when you get it, it's considered an entry-level or early access game and everything. The name of this game is Starbound, okay? So I'm not really going to be doing a series of Let's Plays. I'm just going to be showing you this game. That's all it is. It's very open-ended, kind of like a sandbox, so there's no real quests or anything that's in it. So what is Starbound? Starbound was a game that was made by a group called Chucklefish. And I think it was 3 or 4 years ago is when they actually allowed people to start getting this game. You can get this game on Steam. I think it runs about $15, and I believe there's one other place that I cannot off the top of my head remember where you can get it from. If you don't have a Steam account or don't like Steam or whatever, you can get it from there too. So what, okay, what is it? It's a side-scrolling game, as you can see, up and down, left and right, so it's not 3D or anything. And it's a game of exploration. You can play one of several different races. I happen to be playing a human here. This is Tracy, my wife Tracy and stuff. I actually have an Andy character. He did really bad, almost died. And so I started up Tracy here, and she's done really, really, really well. Very far into the game. And I even used her to go save me. So, and this is my spaceship. I'm in orbit around a desert world here where I've been doing some mining. So what all do you do here? Well, basically, depending, like I said, there's several different races. You can be a human, you can be an avian, you can be a fish-like creature, and each has different kinds of ships. This is a human ship. And you can put things in your ship. Yes, as you can see, I've got a stone furnace here. And, this is called a nano stove. I use this to cook food and stuff like that. Basically, you're exploring. Okay, you have to go explore. Okay, it's like, is there a limited amount of areas you can go explore? No, let me show you the star map. Okay, so right now I'm in what's called the Delta sector. You start in the game, you'll be here in the Alpha sector. Now, each one of these little twinkling things are stars. They're all stars, and as you can see, there are lots and lots of stars in each sector, just a sector, okay? And each one of these, when you click on it, has planets. And when you go to the planets, you got planets and moons. So are we kind of getting an idea of how much there is for you to go explore? You'll be exploring forever, ever and ever and ever. But you start off in the Alpha sector, and there are certain things you have to do to unlock other sectors that you go to. Alpha sector is the easiest sector, and what I mean by easiest is the creatures that are there, because there are creatures that you end up having to fight. Beta is the next threat level, okay? Creatures are harder to kill. And also, planets are a teeny bit more dangerous. This is the Gamma sector. Same thing. Gets harder, planets get harder, creatures get harder. Delta sector. Delta sector is the hardest one that I've been to so far. And of course, like I said, to go from alpha to beta, there's something you have to do. To go from beta to gamma, there's something you have to do. And to go from gamma to delta, there's something you have to do. Now, there's one more sector after delta, and it's called the X sector, and I haven't been there yet. And I haven't done what I need to do to get there. And there's all sorts of goodies and stuff there. So, let me get up from here. This is how you power your ship. Right now, normally the fuel is coal. I know, it sounds strange as heck, but that's what you use in here. Later on, you can find other ores that you can use to power your ship. Uranium, plutonium, and about 2 or 3 other ones. Supposedly, you can find uranium starting in the beta sector. But as far as I know, and I've looked online, other people talking about it, everybody says the same thing. They don't start actually finding this stuff until you hit the X sector. So, your ship is powered by coal. I know. I got a fridge. How about that? This is a smelter to smelt ores. I got some raw gold ore here. I'm going to smelt it into bars. And you can tell it to do that stuff and then leave it. Storage cabinets. Oops. Storage cabinets here to store stuff in. Because you've got an inventory, but you can only carry so much stuff. A bed to sleep in. This is how you heal. One of the ways you heal. You also have different kinds of like bandages and medicine and med kits and stuff like that you can use. But the one that heals you for basically for free is sleeping or using tents. So let's see here. But there's a bunch of different equipment for crafting. Now this is where the Minecraft part comes in. We craft stuff. There's all sorts of stuff that you can craft. Tells you what it is, what it takes to craft it, and stuff like that. And of course, these are various tech levels. You start off with just a regular anvil. This thing that I have here is called a metal working station. You start off with a wooden crafting table. This is a robotic crafting table and stuff like that. So, okay. So, what's here? Let's warp down to the planet. You can actually warp down to the planet. And how is it like Minecraft? You'll see in a minute. There's some more down here. You can only see so far down into the surface. You can mine all the way to the core of the planet, which is nothing but lava. But as you can see, I got a diamond pickaxe. You start off with stone, you go to iron, then you got copper, then you go from copper to silver, then from silver to gold, gold to platinum, and then diamond. But you can also, once you get into, and access to better technology goes with each sector that you go to. Eventually, when you get to the Delta sector, you can start crafting drills. Drills are for mining. I don't like the drills, to tell you the truth. Do I have a drill with me? No. They cost a lot to make, and to me, they're not any better than the pickaxes. Whoa! That's my rocket jump. Okay, here's some bad guys. Now, that's the other thing I don't really like about this game right now. You do have guns, but they're not as powerful as the swords. So again, like Minecraft, you do have critters that you have to fight, but not all critters. Now these guys, you'll know right away whether they're bad critters or good critters, and the way that you'll know that is how they react to you. Now these guys, of course, are reacting all aggressive and trying to attack me and everything. However, hang on a minute here. Come on up here. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on. Oh, he's being... Oh. No. Okay, I'll shoot him. Alright, now you see these red guys down here? The dark red one. Not that guy just jumped up. But these other guys down here, they're passive. Of course, that guy's aggressive, so he's going to attack me. But you don't have to kill all the critters. And especially when you start getting into harder sectors, you're going to want to be careful about what fights you pick and stuff like that. But these are the different ores. You got different types of stones. Dirt, sand, that's easy to pickaxe into. Then you get down to cobblestone, magma rock. Those things, just like in Minecraft, those things take longer to get. Starbound is basically the developers for it. They added a lot of different elements from other games that they themselves like to play. So, anyway, I'm going to warp back up to my ship. Because right now what I'm doing is I'm looking for more coal, and I pretty much mined. I haven't gone way down in the planet, and it's dark. You got to use lanterns and torches and stuff like that to light it up, and I really don't want to go with that right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to travel over here to the moon. Like I said, you know, you can pick your whatever star system, but it's just a little bit of fuel to go from, you know, main planet to a moon, and but then it's like 50 fuel or something like that to go from one planet to another planet within the same star system, and it's 200 fuel to go to another star. No matter whether it's in this sector or another sector, that's what it is. It's 200 fuel. You can also type in the coordinates if you want to do that. And as you can see, my fuel meter, I've only got 129 fuel right now. But I'm going to go over to this moon. This is a gas giant. It tells you right there, can't land. And it's true, you can't land on a gas giant. But you also have, wait a minute, do we have one here? Here's a volcanic planet. Let me see if they show up. Yes, you have asteroid fields. You can go mine asteroids that are there. An asteroid field. Word of warning, moons and asteroid fields have no air. You go to one, you decide you want to mine, you beam down, and immediately you start to suffocate. Okay? Unless, tentacles, jungle biome, okay. Unless you have built the survival backpack, which is what I've got my character here wearing. But until you get to, I believe it's the Gamma sector, you won't be able to build it. Okay, because you got to acquire that technology. So, okay, so here we go. We're on our way. We're leaving orbit. This is spooling up the FTL drive. So. Okay, and while you're on your way or whatever, you know, you can walk around, mess with stuff on your ship. And did all that gold end up smelting? Yep, sure did. Gold bars, titanium bars, steel bars, iron bars. Let's put that in the trash here. Now, there are merchants and other creatures that you run into on planets that you can buy stuff from. Most of the time, what they want to sell you is food and clothes. There is a hunger system. There is a food system here. And you have to eat food. Like, this is cooked bacon. Yum, 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 yum. The only thing I don't like is you don't have a way to check on your hunger unless you eat. And a lot of times, all of a sudden, an alarm will kick in. Beep, 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 beep. Means you're starving to death. And you don't know it until it comes in. Like I said, the game's still in beta. They still have things that they're trying to add and stuff like that. So here we are. We're going to go down to this moon. Warp down here to this moon. Now, as you can see though, look at that. That's the temperature gauge. This place is not all moons are like this. But this particular one is cold. As you see, the temperature is going down. So what does that mean for me? It means when it gets down cold enough, these guys are aggressive. Hang on a minute. When it gets down cold enough, my screen's going to start turning white. Now, there's two things you can do for that. One, that doesn't make any sense, is you build a campfire and put your campfire on the ground next to you to warm you up. There's no air, so a campfire can't work. It's a game. However, on one of the Marine Corps bases they have here, one of the dungeons that you can go through, I found this little doohickey. It's called the Space Heater. Works great, okay? Now, hang on, I'm going to let it get down so you guys can see what the screen looks like. As you can see, it's turning white. Not a good thing, okay? And you'll start taking damage big time to where you die. Now, as you can see, I'm warming up. And this space heater, I mean, you can go quite a ways away from it. There we go. I can go all the way that far from it in any direction. I'll go ahead and let it warm me up. Now, just like in Minecraft, you got to use like your pickaxe, or in this case, or in this game, your drill, to get stuff back again into your inventory. So let's go around wandering. Moons don't always necessarily have better. These guys were passive. I probably shouldn't have attacked them. But the moons, yeah, I mean, sometimes some of them, they don't have a massive amount more ores for you to mine. You might find some unique bases on there, but considering what all you have to put up with, you know, lack of air, freezing temperatures that a lot of them have, the creatures that sound like that they're spitting at you and stuff, is risk versus reward. The rewards aren't as good as you would think, considering the risks that you have to have. So I just wanted to show you this moon though. So we're gonna warp back, and as you can see, we're back on our ship, so we're warming back up. But the only reason I was able to run around there without dying, you know, starting to lose health really quickly from the lack of air, is the fact that I'm wearing this thing here called the survival system, and it takes quite a bit to build it. So when you first start off the alpha sector and the beta sector into the gamma sector, you are not going to be able to mine moons or asteroids, because you need that. You can go back and do it. You're not stuck in one sector. You can go all over the place. So okay, so let me travel elsewhere to another planet. Where do we want to go? Tentacles. I don't know if I wanted to go to some place called Tentacles. There's a volcanic moon. We'll go to the grasslands here. And you see it sucks some of my fuel up. Now, there's a multiplayer version of this that you can play. You have to know of a server. You have to go online and find out if there's a server somewhere if you want to play. Or... and spooling up the FTL drives rather noisy. Or if you've got more than one person at home that also wants to play this game or play a game with you, like my son Josh does, you can just do it over if you've got a LAN system set up at your house. Like, you know, our modem for the internet is also a LAN. So I do play Starbound with him all the time, with his character. And it's great because you can help each other. You can see each other. You can ride each other's ships and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So you can play it online. And I helped him out quite a bit because he was getting frustrated with certain points, and so I was able to step in and help him with this character. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff about this game that I'm not telling you about. This is just a short video just introducing you to the game and everything. Warp the planet. And that's because I would have to do like a 1 or 2 hour Let's Play to show you everything there is in the game. And even then I wouldn't have been showing you all the world. Now I've noticed a lot of times some of the creatures, the ones that look really ugly seem to be passive, and then it's like the cute little bunnies are the ones that attack you. It's like, excuse me? And some of the noises they make are hilarious. Oh, no, 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 no. Can you die in this game? Yes. What do you lose when you die? You lose this thing up here called pixels. Okay? Pixels are the money, and I happen to have a lot. I got over almost 20,000 here. But a clone of yourself is made, regenerated, and you wake up in your ship. You don't lose all your stuff, though. You have all your stuff still with you. Oh, ooh, oh, what are you? Oh, oh my. You're the big eyeball monster. Hello. Oh, let me poke your eye out. Okay. Oh. Oh. Sheesh. Oh man, these guys are nasty. I'm over here in the Delta sector, and they're really nasty critters. Okay, so my health's pretty low. So what do you do for your health when you're back on the planet? Well, if you got a med kit or it's red, see this little hypodermic thing? You got red ones that give you more health and stuff like that. Here's a med kit here. So what you do is you can come up here and put it up there where you access it and click on it or scroll your mouse to it and you use it. Now it healed me for a little while, but not that much. Not that particular one. Well, like I said, you can sleep. So you either have a bed or you use a tent. Hey, look. I'm going... Oh, maybe not. Hang on a minute. That music's kind of loud, isn't it? You have to have a flat area. It's the same. Now I'm going to put a tent here. There we go. Look, I'm going camping in Starbound. Yay! The other thing you want to do, though, is if you're going to use a tent or the bed to heal up, you need to protect yourself by putting down blocks, just like in Minecraft. Then you use the tent, and as you can see, I'm healing. So, hang on a second here. Okay, there we go. The music's great. Normally I just leave it on here because normally I'm not doing Let's Plays. And as you can see, I'm healing up. It's kind of slow though, so it wastes time. There are day-night cycles on these planets. Nighttime, the really nasty guys come out. Also, when it's nighttime, you'll notice during daytime here, we can kind of see into the ground several blocks down, which helps locate ores and stuff. At nighttime, it's black all the way up to the surface. So, nighttime, unless I'm down inside the planet mining, just like in Minecraft, at nighttime, I normally go up to the ship, or I make camp and I just sleep the night. And there's no way to fast forward it. Like in Minecraft, you could go to your bed and you go to sleep, and it's the next day. So, alright, I've healed all the way up, and again, I don't want to leave my tent here. I want to take it with me. How do you craft tents? You don't. You find them. But you can craft beds. Just because I know he's going to attack me. Oh! Ooh! Oh! Ooh, you, ooh, get away from me. I don't like that eyeball. Ooh, big eyeball. Hey, oh, mess with you, man. Oh, what is with these eyeball guys? Ooh, where is my sword? Where is, I dropped my, oh, the Q key. Yeah, you gotta be careful. The Q key, if you've got something in your hand and you hit the Q key, it throws it. That's how you give, if you're playing with a friend, what am I doing? I went to use my rocket jump and I somehow did that. Ooh, look at it. There's diamond. Now see, some of the things like diamonds. Like, ooh, I want to get diamonds like in Minecraft. Remember how hard it is to find diamonds? Well, it's like that in the alpha sector and the beta sector. But when you get into gamma and especially delta, you start finding the much rarer ores like gold and like especially like diamond right away up on the surface. And there's lots of it. Now the asteroids, remember I was talking about risk versus reward. The moons, I've yet to find a really good reason to go to moons that are, if the temperature's not going down right away, and because I get the backpack survival, I'll mine the moon. I'll visit the moon or whatever. But before, you know, Alpha, Bravo, and Delta sectors, like I said, it'd be too much of a pain in the rear end to be doing it because it's just not worth it. Asteroids, on the other hand, asteroids, they've got galore ores everywhere, all over them. But you gotta jump all around and everything. You can fall off the world. It is no air and it's very cold. So it'd be hard for you to do it until after you've gotten through the gamma sector. So, hey. Like I said, the guns, now they do have rocket launchers here. And me and Josh were playing together yesterday, or day before yesterday, and he found we found a rocket launcher and I let him have it, so. Man, these guys are everywhere. Okay, hang on a minute. Go away, go away, go away. I don't want, and there's the birds. I don't trust birds. Some of the birds are passive, they'll ignore you. But a lot of them are aggressive, they'll attack you, and they do some really nasty stuff. Now there's a pool of magma. You'll have different kinds of liquids on the surface. There's only two that you really need to be worried about. That's this, lava, or there's a green one. It looks like a green liquid, it poisons you. All the others you have, yeah, see, he just ran into a little bit there, and it hurt him. All the other ones, they'll be like blue, dark blue, purple. Those liquids there don't hurt you too bad. Man, you guys, you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed or something here and stuff. Ooh. I fell into lava, and they killed me. Well, there you go. You got to see what happens. What happens? Okay. So this cloning facility is going to remake your character. And somehow, magically, you kept all your stuff. I was thinking this was going to be like the game Diablo, where if you die, you have to go to your body to get your stuff. But you have your stuff. But I lost, I lost like 5,000 pixels. I lost a bunch of money. Oh, well. So anyway, oh, wow. I'm going on 24 minutes already. So this is Starbound. It's just fun to play if you feel like playing something other than, you know, normal games that you're playing or something like that. The scrolling side to side movement up and down like that, the two-dimensionality takes me back to days of Mario, the Super Mario Brothers, games like that I played a long time ago and stuff. So it's kind of unique and fun to play it that way. Of course, you know, if you like the three-dimensionality of first-person view things like Minecraft itself and stuff, stick with that and stuff. But, you know, here's an alternative. It's pretty cool. They do updates. I have no idea when they're finally going to finish and call it version 1.0. I don't think even they know. So, but like I said, it's available on Steam, so check it out if you want to. So, all right. I hope you guys are having a great day out there where you are. Please stay safe. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.